I love great conversations. Hi, my name is Angel Jones. Thank you for joining me on 12-minute convos where I help you create a brand of your own unique, real self. Listen in as I have conversations with amazing people from all over the world. Good night, Lee Elias. How are you going on this wonderful, beautiful night?
I could not be happier, buddy. It's just a wonderful world to live in right now in terms of everything that's going on in my life, and I'm humble about it, and I'm just trying to enjoy each day as it comes.
That's wonderful. Tell us, what part of the world are you in right now?
I am right outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania right now. It's actually the area I grew up in. I've been traveling the world for the last 15 years. Recently, most lived in the United Kingdom, and now I'm back in good old Philadelphia.
That's great. And which of your talents is responsible for us connecting at this time?
A few things. So I'm an author, published author. I'm also a professor at Drexel University, and I specialize in working with sports teams to create team bonds and create a culture of winning.
Interesting. Ooh, that sounds like fun.
It is a lot of fun. I love every day.
So who did you learn that skill from?
Well, it's a mixture of two things. Is the good coaches and mentors that I've had in my life, but also the ones that maybe weren't so good. And just a mixture of experiences, good and bad, that helped me to formulate my own kind of philosophy on the importance of team bonding and how people work together and how to motivate people and push groups together towards greatness.
There's a new term that I got while I was having conversations sometime, like probably 100 episodes, somewhere around in these 2 months, right? And usually I would say boom, right? And I had an acronym for boom, but now I'm saying boomerang, because I'm just seeing the value of how things come full circle to who you are, in spite of the challenges of the good coaches and even the not so good coaches, but the value that it brings now that you're helping teams. It's pretty fascinating, isn't it? It's like a boomerang. It comes full circle, right?
Absolutely. And the beauty of the line of work that I'm in, but really all work, is the ability to learn. And I have a great quote that I say that, good coaches think they know everything and great coaches know they know nothing. And that's the approach I try and bring to the job each season.
Now, most definitely, this takes work, right? You have to be on your A game, right? Which means you need to put in so that you can give out. And why will you continue to repeat these skills in spite of all of that?
Well, I'll tell you what, the miracles that I see when you get a group of people to work together and what they're able to accomplish transcends things that I've done as an individual. And to see the look in people's eyes, whether they're young people or, a group of men or women on a sports team at a professional level, when they're able to accomplish something together, that to me is always a little bit of a miracle. And that keeps me going every single day. And if I can bring that feeling to someone, it makes getting up every day worth it.
And what's one other thing that you've done consistently over the last 3 years?
Well, the most consistent thing has been a father for 3 years.
Wow.
My son's just about to turn 4, so I've done some stay-at-home fathering, but that has been the biggest change in my life over the last 3 years.
How does it make you feel?
Wonderful. They grow up so fast. Everybody hears that statement. So I really try and take every moment and every day and enjoy that moment. So I never get caught in I wish they were young. I wish they were old. Just to live in the moment with my children, whom I love so much.
Where's the best place for someone to connect with you, Lee, follow your path?
2 places. Facebook is always a good place, Lee Elias. I have a LinkedIn profile, or my website's game7group.com. And I have 3 companies as well that you can look at if you look at my LinkedIn page.
Yeah, tell us about the companies, please.
Yeah, so there are 3 different companies. One is called Hockey Wraparound. It's a product based for ice hockey sticks that allows you to use your ice hockey sticks outside. The other company is called Hockey Achievements, which is a digital community where we're bringing the entire world hockey community together to talk about the game and share their passion for hockey in sports. And then the third company is called Game7 Group, which is I call myself a team strategist, and that's where it's based off of my work with my authoring and helping sports and business organizations find that championship edge that they've been looking for that they might not have had in the past.
Ooh, have you ever heard of Slapshot Studio podcast?
I have, yeah.
Okay. Have you ever been on that podcast?
No, but now maybe I should reach out now that you're mentioning it.
Yeah, I'll connect you to him, most definitely. Yeah, I'll connect you to him. Jamie J, very good friend, amazing guy. Guy. Yeah. Well, tell us.
I'd love to get to know them.
Yeah, I'll definitely connect you. But tell us why you will continue to Oh, my apologies. Tell me, why would you suggest to someone that's listening that they do what you've done by maintaining that balance, if you would, in your personal business life?
Sure. I got to a point when I was younger where I was working for other large companies and other people. And not that I have a problem with any other person, but I realized that I really wanted to do this myself. And if there's anything that I can tell people is if you have that urge, you have that belief that you can do it, that you want to do it, then do. Get up and go out and do it. Believe in yourself and take the risk and do what you want to do, because that's possible where we live.
Amazing audience. We are live with Lee Elias. Again, you can check him out. I connected with him through LinkedIn, and it's been amazing thus far in the couple of hours we've met, right?
Yeah, it's been short time, long conversation. Yeah.
Which is fascinating to me. Again, Lee Elias, Elias, Lee Lee. Lee, let's switch gears for a moment now, and let me invite you into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful, warm, blue Caribbean water. Lee,
I like it.
what is your earliest childhood memory?
It's a weird one. I was at my grandmother's house at a very young age, must have been 3 years old, on a small tricycle, just riding around in her front yard.
Why do you think this memory is so clear?
We spent every Thanksgiving and every summer down there, just outside Washington, D.C., and it was a very special place for me. So I think that I must have been having fun in that moment. And the whole family was together, and I think that was just the first time I ever, probably my memory banks hit record, because it was a special moment.
Yeah, it's fascinating. One of the things that I've found to be a thread, if you would, of relativity is the idea of the tricycle and how it represents family life, if you would, in terms of the balance, like that triangle. And it's just fascinating to me, the freedom that goes with it. So those that have shared that memory, it's just fascinating how you can see that model of balance that they are definitely aiming for, as well as the freedom model. Pretty amazing how that works.
Yeah, well, I think that, if you're able to prioritize your family first and understand what love is and build that model as the priority, not just the work and the money and everything, you can really find work balance if you want to do it.
Yeah, I believe so too. Well, if we fast forwarded to when you were 12 years old, what was your favorite song?
Yeah, this is a great question, because I actually have an exact answer. It was Enter Sandman by Metallica. Just know what it was at that age. I was very much into that band at that time period.
Yeah. Definitely the freedom guy. Yeah, rightly. Well, we've arrived at our destination. But before we get off of this time machine, there is a small declaration form. So it's yes or no, possibly a bit more. We're going to move pretty quickly here. Are you ready, Lee?
I am ready. Let's go.
Lee, have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
Absolutely.
Are you married?
100%.
Do you have children?
I do. I have two, a boy and a girl.
Do you believe in God?
I believe that in a sense of the universe, there is a higher being, yes.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
I have an inner circle of people that I trust very much, and it's a very small group, but they're my family.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
Not anymore.
What about screen time, the phone and or the computer? Is it more than 8 or less than 8 hours a day?
Probably around 8 a day.
All right. If you, Lee, okay, so the background to this is after 1,001 conversations in 3 months in 2016, I came up with a workbook. The name of it is called Yours. It stands for your own unique real self. And the idea is you answer questions like these, and through self-discovery, hopefully connect to your own unique real statement, which is your mission, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Lee, if you had to share with us your own unique real statement, a statement that represents Lee Elias, what would you say that is?
I thought a lot about this, and mine is believe in the bond. We live in a time period where it seems like division is everywhere in America where I live, and it just seems like there's negativity anywhere. And the truth is there's a lot of good people out there, and there's a lot of great stories out there. And when we see human beings, no matter where they're from, come together in a group and bond, I said before, like little miracles. And I believe in the power of that. I create that. And that's what I'm trying to dedicate my life to professionally. So believe in the bond.
Love it. Just like that little boy who was riding in his grandmother's yard on that tricycle, 3 wheels bonded to get him from point A to point B.
Yeah.
Believe in that bond. Lee, this has been a great pleasure. Before you leave, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
No, I just want to say again how wonderful of an idea and a pursuit it is that you're doing with this. I love the idea that you're speaking to different people, and that's really what needs to happen is people need to talk with each other and learn from each other. And I think this is just a massive step and a massive thing for the way we want to be as people moving forward.
I appreciate that. Lee Elias, thank you, my friend, for being on What is Inspired by 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
Yeah, have a great night, buddy.
Thank you for being on 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones. Stay tuned for more from our advertisers.
Diabetes is a mountain pandemic. It's a disease that's not acute but chronic. Similar to this rhyming method, I have simplified the definition, the signs and symptoms, and the complications of diabetes for both adults and children in my books, Poems for Patients, A Focus on Diabetes, and The ABCs of Diabetes for Children. These books are available on Amazon.com, and for more information, you can visit my website, poemsbyaj.com. That's poemsbyaj.com.